Bennett Stirtz holds one of the craziest stats in college basketball. He's played 99% of Drake's minutes, and he's averaging more than 39 minutes per game. The Drake point guard is the definition of an offensive engine. This year, after having transferred in from Division II Northwestern Missouri State, Stirtz is averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals per game. The 21-year-old is finishing about 70% of his shots at the rim on really high volume. Stirtz doesn't look very athletic, but the numbers back him up. He comes up with tough finishes hanging in the air over length, and he has 12 dunks in 31 games. Stirtz plays with awesome pace out of ball screens, both to score and to facilitate. I really love the hezi that he uses, and it's just remarkable to see him excel on such high usage. Stirtz's scoring talent extends to his pull-up, where I particularly like what he's doing from 3. Stirtz is making around 39% of his triples while taking 4.6 per night. These are high difficulty shots coming out of ball screens and off the bounce, but just watch these makes and it's hard to not feel encouraged. Stirtz has remained efficient this season while taking 112 off the dribble threes and being on the opposition's scouting reports every single night. In the NBA, I think it'll be best to keep the ball in Stirtz's hands, but I do think that he can downscale into more of a combo or off-ball role. He hasn't taken many catch-and-shoot threes over his college career, but his numbers are good and he's a talented shooter and decision-maker. Then, Stirtz is also a great passer. He's posting a ridiculous near 34% assist rate, and the Drake guard is also keeping his turnovers very low. Stirtz takes up a ton of pick-and-roll possessions at Drake, and his volume will surely go down going forward, but the process and reads that he makes should remain similar, and he can definitely execute those. I like how Stirtz sees over the top of defenses, and his pace out of screens is dangerous when combined with his creativity. That said, it's worth pointing out that Drake plays a really methodical offense. Stirtz is going to have less time on the ball as a pro, and once he's in the NBA, he'll need to adjust to an entirely different pace and style. Right now, Stirtz can take up the entire possession, calling for a screen, resetting, and probing the defense. He can also monopolize the ball and just wait for little defensive miscues to take advantage of, but that's not as translatable to the NBA